For Warner, a year ago, she was the #1 goalie in the country in goals against average, part of a UConn team that led the nation in defensive scoring. We are off and underway. The final weekend of the regular season is upon us. UConn trails Boston University by 5 points in the conference standings. UConn needs 2 wins, home and home, over the next 36 hours in order to be back-to-back regular season Hockey East champions. Well, not too long ago, Rinker sends it in, a wobbly puck through traffic from a low-angle. Dewar takes a swing and a miss. Hotless rips one, she scores! And the freshman gets it started on senior day in stores.
And for Hotless, Adam, on cue, she scores her first collegiate goal not too long ago. She gets her second right there. And for BU, in their own zone there, not once, but twice, they watch Hotless come off the boards and towards the top of the circle.
We get an offensive zone draw for Boston University. These two teams outstanding on the draw. In the first matchup between these two, it was UConn that won 56%. Save, follow-up. A great kick save, but on the doorstep, it was Louisa Welke, and now here's a break-in opportunity. UConn carries in, goes 5-hole. Habish whiffs on the follow-up. Instead, it got caught up in the linesman's skates, so UConn keeps possession. A jam shot from the doorstep, and a nice save by Peterson. Here's Hotless again. She scores! And once again, Mubarak in front. UConn owns a 2-0 lead.
So the fourth line, what is their identity? Pucks in deep, bodies in front of the net, and that's how they've gotten both goals for UConn. Shots to the net with screens. Sadie Hotless mentioned at the end of the first period with Brandon Ross, thrown on net, she had Livy Dewar in front. This time thrown on net, she has her centerman Martha Mubarak in front.
Ware pauses, opportunity, backhander misses the cage. Woodworth, it's sent back out in front by Walker. This is Uryu now. Woodworth to Mubarak, she scores! UConn makes it comfortable midway through the second.
UConn wins the foot races on the forecheck, then they trap a tired group out there for Boston University. Tired legs leads to very lenient defense, and again, UConn getting the puck on net, 3-0. What great one-timer by Mubarak with a stick right in her lane. I believe that was Lola Reed, able to one-time that.
1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Again, at some point, just looking for that switch to flip for Boston University. Allard. Habish scores! Final regular season game on her home ice. Jada Habish didn't want to leave one to chance. 4-0 UConn.
What a quick release for Habish. Now making 7 goals in her last 7 games as last year's leading scorer is finding that scoring touch again. Quick release from a tough angle too, and she beats Shanahan. Hey, welcome to the game, Callie Shanahan, as she beats her on the blocker side, and it's been all Huskies so far. Because if you're thinking too much about it, it's going to carry into tomorrow. You're going to be thinking about the points, the implication of getting an overtime point just to get the 1 seed. You got to wipe this from the memory.
Shot into the midsection of Warner, who adds another save to her tally. 23 saves and 24 chances on senior day.
And Warner, we haven't had to ask her to do anything out of the ordinary, anything crazy. Simple stop for Warner.
You're right, he's partial to Brandon.
Good comeback.
It's Jordan DeLuciano, Anna Giardino with you. Brandon Ross, rinkside. BU needs a trio of goals in the final minute. Giaquinto with a drive. Warner just able to cover up. It was Lily Welke that was crashing in.
Giaquinto showing there why she has 8 goals from the defensive blue line this season. Wicked one-timer there, but just like what we saw before the timeout, no screen, no bodies in front, and a clear lane of sight for Warner and net. Easy stop.
Who has one of the assists on the goal for BU. Zipped out to the blue line. Here goes Hotless. Does she have enough? Hansel wards her off.
That could have been interference, but 10 seconds left in the game, they let that go.
The right move by the official. Absolutely. As the clock counts down. And UConn pushes it to the final day of the regular season. A regulation victory on senior day means it's all on the line tomorrow.